Hi Hogan's, Lancelot here. We're in the middle of a Guild Wars week. Today is a green day, so I wanted to show you this 9600 point team, this enemy team I'm going to battle from Ash's world, with a green team that we developed that has been doing very well. I promised this on Discord that I would show you this video. So here we have a Krystenax Giant Spider Nyx based team on the Frozen banner, giving us 2 blue, 1 purple, and I believe, yeah, minus 1 red. We're not using any red. This has turned out to be a very good Guild Wars team for Green Day. A lot of good synergy with this team. So the tactics here, obviously with Krystenax, you want to initialize the crystallized trait and take a purple as soon as possible. But with this starting board, we didn't have any purple, so we're just taking some blue to get started here. As you can see, the enemy team probably isn't the strongest. I mean, it's a decent enemy team, you know. It's only got 1, you know, devour capability, and then it's got plague at the bottom, which is, you know, okay, but it's not probably the powerhouse teams we're used to fighting. This team is really good against apocalypse-based teams, the famines, the deaths, the you know, anything devour. It does a really good job against those. Most of our Guild Wars opponents in bracket 1 have been showing, you know, that they're using, you know, the apocalypse-based teams. So here you'll see that I've already got Krystenax up, but we're not going to fire him off. We're waiting to where we can get Nyx up. The objective of this team is to absolutely 100% get Nyx up, no matter what else comes up. Get him up, or her, I'm not sure what it is. Get it up. And then once we kick off Nyx, that will enable Giant Spider to come up, and then you can loop after that. So now that we have Nyx up, and Kerberos on the other side just came up, so we'll be able to go ahead and fire off Nyx to drain out his Kerberos. See, created all the mana that we needed there for blue to get Giant Spider up. Now that Giant Spider's up, you'll notice that both of the Krystenaxes came up too because we generated so much blue. This is the typical loop that this team does. That's very, very good board control. And what we want to do before we take those Krystenaxes is do a Giant Spider to get Nyx back up. And then once Nyx is back up, then we can go on the offensive once again and use you know, our Krystenaxes to start, you know, hammering down the enemy teams. Now here, just because I'm so, you know, confident in the looping combo, we had 3 enemy troops that were at full mana. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce their mana all down to 0 with 3 loops between the Nyx and the Krystenax, or between the Nyx and the Giant Spider, just to show you, you know, how easy it is, you know, to loop this team. Whenever you use Nyx against an enemy that is you know, full mana, it generates that exact amount of gems, of blue gems. So with Plague, or, you know, Giant Spider's 13, Kerberos is 16, that's the amount of blue gems it creates. It's a very powerful troop to use to create blue and to drain the enemy. So there we go, they're all drained now. So we will go on the offensive, and so we just did that. Now at this point the enemy has Plague up, and we've got Nyx up, of course, so we're going to go ahead and fill that board full of 22 more blues. And then take another Giant Spider. Try not to take Giant Spider against the colors that you need, and in this case, on these teams, that's green and blue and purple. But if you have to, it really doesn't matter here. Unlike some other loops where that's, you know, a little more finicky, This is not a finicky loop at all. It's something that absolutely will happen if you wait and fire off Nyx when you have an enemy that's at full mana. So now, Nyx came back up after the giant spider, so we're going back on the offensive again with the Krystenaxes. And that's the whole loop. You just do this over and over until, these enemies have been reduced and have been turned to dust. There's a few people using this team already within our guild on green days, and everybody that I've talked to has never lost a battle, never lost a point, have went 5-0, 6,300 points for the day, which is maximum, and no troops lost for the Green Guild Wars days. So this team is highly recommended for the green days. So yeah, we're just, since Nyx is up, we're just continuing to grab regular 3 matches of blue and green to get Krystenax up. And then there's a final skull to poke out Plague. That's it. I hope you all have a wonderful Guild Wars week.